last time. But it's a challenge for the Sri Lankans. Let's not forget that. They've been under a lot of pressure. Well, he has the advantage of the power plays because the field restrictions gone. But he's batting very differently to the way he batted from that first game. The first game he was more restricted. Runs weren't coming. But here, you could see that he's looking to play a few more shots.
What's the comeback by Chahal? Yeah, he was going to drag it down up in the air. I don't think anyone's going to get to it. A little fortunate. A false shot. Can't quite claim this to be an opportunity. But minor victory for Chahal.
Very nearly the mistake that the Sri Lankans have been doing. Take a look at this. Down the track. Perfect and safe. And look at the follow. See, that very nearly caused that downfall and something that Sri Lanka could do without. Speaking about a good opening partnership, they need to kick on.
Keep up, Bhuvi bhai.
Just a bit sad news in Sri Lanka. In the Sri Lankan cricketing world, a veteran sports writer we all grew up with. Was the sports editor of a very famous, popular English daily, the Daily News. He's a former first played for Sri Lanka Board 11 cricket and ex-St. Benedict's College captain. He's passed away, sadly. So our thoughts and prayers with his family at this stage. That's great anticipation. You can see him go to his left. How good was that?
Yeah, I think that's the difference between good fielders and great fielders. With the anticipation, watching the batter move, Pandey's movement to the left already makes up some ground, which allows him then to put in the dive and prevent the one. That's brilliant fielding from someone in the inner circle.
And that's helped Kuldeep Yadav build another dot. Now he's got 3 dots this over. It's another way of pressure on the batsman. And it's not, he's not doing it alone, the bowler. Fielders are helping him, and that's outstanding work, really. And those are efforts that generally go unnoticed. 2 runs off the 19th, 96 for 2.
And you can just feel the pressure just building ever so slightly here. With a couple of tidy overs, boundaries from them. And this is the point now where the Sri Lanka need to just take a breath. This period, and there'll be some 1 or 2 balls that they can put away. Just have the presence of mind to be able to do that, to be able to put away those bad balls. And the rate will lift again.
Bhuvi bhai. Bas.
Did he offer a shot? It looked pretty straight though he had used his feet. It's very, very close. Playing the ball or just the line, Dhananjay De Silva.
Very brave though for a captain to go upstairs to challenge the decision when a batsman has advanced.
And even for the umpire to project, it's hard. But now with DRS you can take that chance. But for the captain to go upstairs, he's got to have some idea of how far the batsman's gone down, right? I think it's 3 meters. If the impact is beyond 3 meters, the decision will stay with the umpire. That's going down leg.
He's flying through these overs as well, Kunal Pandya.
Yours, KP.
19.5 overs gone. The first 10 overs was so good for Sri Lanka. The 10th one was a maiden, but they still got 59 for no loss. Right now, 73 balls since the last boundary. That's 12 overs ago. In this block, since the power play, first power play finished, there hasn't been a boundary. 98 for 2. This was that appeal from Krunal Pandya. Even on height, it would have stayed with the umpire. Hard to give that. Just to see how far down he went. That would have been more the consideration in the umpire's mind. Beautiful evening here in Colombo. Wonderful conditions for cricket. We are missing the fans. The electric atmosphere usually that we experience here at the R. Premadas Stadium.
We're talking about the responsibility that we want to see from the Sri Lankan batters in this middle. Does it not become a bit of a tricky situation? Do you not start to get in your mind, well, you know, we just got to look for ones, and then suddenly there are no boundaries. We've seen 75 balls without a boundary. This is neatly played. There'll be work to be done for deep square leg. Off.
Good running. That's what we want to see more of. That's the 100 for Sri Lanka. The last over, Krunal Pandya got a little bit excited. This is what he would have seen. They had gone upstairs, would have stayed not out on umpire's call. That's the balance, isn't it? We're talking about singles. You get into that frame of mind. Still got to stay positive. Keep hitting the gaps, playing shots.
Yeah, because that is really the difference between the best sides at the moment, is that they still are able to find boundaries during this period while ticking the scoreboard over.
Run rate drops below 5. These two batsmen now need to look at it. Keep going, knocking it around for 3 and 4 till the 25th over. And then see if they look to find push it up to 5, 6 and over. Or how should they look at it, HD?
Yeah, again, I think you need to look internally, you know, from a Sri Lankan perspective.
Yours.
Of course, you want to win the one-day international. You want to give yourself the best possible chance to win it. But I think what Mickey Arthur would like from some of these young batters is for them to learn how to put together big scores. You know, once you get a big score once or twice, it becomes a lot easier. Right, into the 21st, 103 for 2.
Sri Lanka past 100. They did lose those 2 quick wickets of a Chahalova. It's now Krunal Pandya bowled very well the previous one day. Here too, 6 runs from 2 overs. Very useful player for India, spinner. May not be number 1 left-arm orthodox for India, but he can certainly hold his own. Dhananjay shaped to attack and immediately looked like Krunal had spotted that and pulled it back a bit. And what a good time to bring Murli Karthik along with me. Your cup of tea, Karthik. So Krunal bowling to Dhananjay, ODI number 1, just to give you an indication of what happened. Not much spin there. Kept it going and then of course tossed one up and induced that aerial drive by Dhananjay. It was a real sucker punch then. Once again just giving it a little more air. So you feel that Krunal has Dhananjay's measure just by what happened the last time around. But Dhananjay is one of the more experienced players for Sri Lanka, and you expect that he will not get sucked into the same situation one more time.
He's not a big spinner of the ball, doesn't spin the ball that much. But what he does is he's got clever changes of pace, clever changes of his arm path, just to create a different kind of illusion. Just look at that, slower through the air. Although you'll see the seam position in a very conventional way, doesn't have that much spin. It's just again changing the pace, changing the angle. 107 for 2.
Well, very pleasing batsman to watch. 1-6, 3 boundaries as well, although boundaries have been drying up for the past few overs, and he has the company of Dhananjay with him. Vastly experienced. The run rate has pulled back just a bit. But we get a change now with Bhuvaneshwar coming back in. Didn't bowl too badly. He's a spell of 3 overs for only 12. With a few oohs and ahs. But no reward for him. Not this ODI, and Karthik not the first one as well. So he's a little shy of wickets. And I keep saying, as India's most experienced medium pacer, and somebody moves the ball both ways, I'm sure he will be disappointed by his own high standards. No slip for him. Some of the golden moments, Sachin Tendulkar's fabulous 138, and Karthik looks just so good when he's in full cry. See the shape of that bat, keeps holding on to it, and then the final flurry. Player of the match, the Tri-Series. That was 12 years ago, one of the many centuries of Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar.
Yeah, an outstanding batsman. It's just that